All right, excellent. We are going to talk about governance and democracy. Thank you, grade 9. Wonderful. Okay. Glad we've all cleared our throats because you have a question coming up, and I'm going to ask the three of you to speak.
No.
What is a democracy? First
Wish
you.
I knew. I mean, no.
You'll find out very soon. What's a democracy?
It's like.
Taking too long. What's a democracy?
I'm sorry, but you're my favorite teacher, but I don't know.
Did you
I
just say
just
I
called
have
you
no
my
rights
favorite.
before you turn on the camera?
Whoa,
Yeah, I
listen
have
up,
no
listen up,
rights.
listen up.
You said I have no rights.
Listen up.
So I don't get the right to answer either.
You took too long. Listen up. This young man's going to school us.
A democracy is where a group of people get elected based off of their.
I was gonna say that, but you interrupted.
You interrupted him.
I don't care. It's Tom.
I meant, wow.
Hey, finish the
Mom
rest.
shouldn't have rights either.
It's
To
a.
make group decisions.
Just give me a second.
Show 'em.
You can keep talking. We're all listening.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Expose them on YouTube.
Okay. A democracy is a system where people vote to express their political opinions. Okay, we have people who represent us. We get to vote for them. You kids don't get to vote. How come?
Because we're too young.
Because I don't have
young.
rights.
Our mind isn't.
Yes.
Our mind isn't developed yet.
Yes.
We aren't capable.
Yes.
We're too stupid.
Excellent. 3 excellent
And we're
answers.
too stupid.
So what does it mean to live in a democracy then?
Everybody matters.
Everybody matters. Equality, more or less. Okay,
Girls don't have rights. apparently.
let's settle down.
You're up here, you need to be down.
You're in your own category.
What?
You put yourself there, not me.
You put me there. You said I have rights.
What comes to mind when you think of the word government? You know what's up?
The big dogs.
The big
The
dogs.
big dogs. The people who rule.
Authority.
Authority, excellent answer.
Like a leader.
A leader, excellent answer. Trump, excellent American answer.
Corruption.
What?
Corruption.
Excellent answer. Yes, absolutely. Without a doubt. Okay, let's not clap. Thank you very much.
Woohoo.
You're allowed to clap once this year. At the end of the semester, when I'm done teaching you, you can give me an applause. Okay? Somebody else had their hand up. I think you did.
The
Now you
body
can do it.
power.
What?
The body power.
The body of power. Okay, excellent. These are all excellent understandings of government.
I've never read so.
Okay, so the next 3 slides, I think it is, yeah. The next 3 or 4 slides, you'll take some notes. So government is made up of people, institutions, so that could be the courts, that could be the parliament, that could be a variety of other institutions that help to act out the laws and whatnot. Yeah, you want to start taking notes here, okay? Just jot some stuff down. You don't need to write down the whole thing. I'm gonna have this PowerPoint posted somewhere. Okay. And then in addition, it's also the practices put into place. So my grade 9s in the mornings, they couldn't confirm, but in Leduc, did they also pass, because they did this in Edmonton, if you go to Wendy's or McDonald's, like they're not gonna give you plastic cutlery, they're not gonna give you a paper cup or whatever. Did they do that here?
No,
Right.
no.
They give us plastic cups.
Yeah, but there's still bags. They still have
Okay.
bags.
So in Edmonton
I
now,
saw they like carried it out with like a.
yeah, in Edmonton now, you have to pay for that paper bag, right? So that's a practice put into place by the government based on their beliefs, values, and view of the world, right? And so the government is in charge of that. They also, to some extent, manage the land, or at least facilitate the management of the land, the resources, and people living within the borders.
What day is it?
Today is September 8th. It's Friday.
It's my brother's birthday.
What's that?
My brother's birthday.
I hope his teacher is saying him happy birthday. Remember, kids, you can only applaud for me when I'm done teaching this course. You can applaud every day at the end of class as well. I'm okay with that. Yes.
Is that the goat?
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna be getting it. Oh, you couldn't see it.
It's
Okay.
Halloween costume.
I'll just come stand over here. Yes, what's up? Question?
I can't see it.
I'm trying to spell usually, but the way
Usually.
that-
USUALLY.
Oh, I got that totally wrong.
That's okay.
Excellent. We're in grade 9.
I know.
You gotta get this right.
No way you kids are bullying her now because she can't spell this word.
Yeah.
It looks wrong.
Hey, I'm gonna move on.
Spelled wrong.
We're okay?
Yeah, let's move on.
I thought
Woohoo!
The role of government, additionally, is to create and enforce laws.
True.
Okay, so generally they create them. Who enforces laws, though? Like,
Uh,
has Trudeau ever gone out and made arrests?
No,
Sometimes the police.
The police.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then above them, the legislative branch, the court system.
FBI. FBI.
The FBI is American.
Yeah, that's an
What?
I thought it was,
Um,
oh, yeah.
Developing policies as well, so ideas. Right? They think, hey, what direction do we want to take Canada,
Into
Alberta,
debt.
Leduc, into debt, sadly. And then providing services, or at least facilitating, right? Because like none of these, well, maybe some of them are, but I highly doubt it. Many of the politicians, you know, they're not doctors. They're not actually going in and providing the service. They're facilitating the access, okay? And those decisions obviously affect anyone living within the borders of that area, right? And so coming back to the COVID stuff, different areas of the country, different provinces, municipals, they had slightly different rules, right? And particularly we saw that a lot in America, right? In kind of the more, I don't know the party names, but like California and New York had some pretty extreme rules. Texas was very like,
It was so,
Texas was the Wild West, you know, do what you want.
that's true.
This gun might kill you, COVID might kill you as well, right? One or the other. Some's gonna get you eventually, okay? So different places can have different policies. Okay, that's kind of the important note here. So governments can vary on 5 different dimensions, just kind of generally, specifically speaking. K is for horses.
I wasn't done writing.
We supposed to be taking notes?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
You're supposed to actively engage in your learning. You can do that in 2 ways. You can write down some notes, you can ask a question, or you could listen carefully like this young man.
Or you can subscribe.
Or subscribe to Mr. Kawaja's YouTube channel and just hit that playlist button.
Link in the
Okay,
description.
hit the link in the description if there is a link.
Can you do videos later?
I subscribe like.
It's sunny on the app.
And I like.
It's Friday. It's after lunch. You kids are lawless. It's always this side of the room. All
I
three
like.
blocks
I
of the
liked
day.
all your shorts. I liked every single one.
Jiu-jitsu.
I viewed.
And you went to all those mountain places.
What's up?
Yep.
Can I sit right there?
No, absolutely not.
And
Just
you
the
were with your
camera.
friend
Yeah, I wanna
in your
do
house or
the
something.
video
I
record
love
for
your
you.
ice spice
Get all the
video.
angles.
Are we good with this slide? For those of you who are still taking notes, I keep getting in your way, huh?
And I also saw your videos of you reacting to other people.
Ice
Just
spice.
stand on that side.
Okay.
You
So
should do that. React to Ice Spice and her.
Yeah.
governments
Yeah.
can differ in their decision-making process. In some countries like Canada, the decision-making process, you know, there's a little bit more, you know, as we already discussed, democracy, more citizens get their say in what is going on. Right? So when a bill is about to be passed, so a new law, Canadian citizens, experts in the field who are citizens of Canada, they can go and they can talk to the government. Okay, so decision making, how those decisions get made. Access to power, all Canadian citizens have the charter right that they can run and participate in government. You have various rights and freedoms unless you voluntarily give them up, which you did earlier
No, I
today.
didn't. You just said I did.
Okay, rule of law.
I'm done
There's a
with
slide
class.
on that next, and you'll need to take a note or 2 on that. So I'll save that for then. But then constitutions, a lot of democratic governments, a lot of various governance systems, they have a constitution. So a written document that lists out your rights, freedoms, what's granted to you as a citizen. Okay.
Wait.
No way you anticipated I was about to change the slide. You told me to wait. Yes, back there.
draw instead of writing down?
Sure, if that works for you. You know, everybody's
Can
different.
I just not write since I don't have rights?
Get it? Because you said you had no rights.
Oh my gosh.
I'll just watch your videos
Hey, listen,
later.
kids. At the end of the day,
No, I'll watch your
you're all
videos
gonna write
later.
tests. You're all gonna write the PAT. Okay. So do what you got to make sure you're doing well.
I'll study it this weekend. I'll
My
watch your
grade 10
videos.
social studies teacher, he also made us take notes. Listen, kids, I never took notes. I did just fine. But you know, I also use that same system to get through university, and I wouldn't recommend it for everyone. But Okay, I'm gonna move on.
It's because you're a nerd.
Again,
It's 'cause
grade
you're
9,
nice.
you don't need to write down every single word.
I do.
Read what's written and try to summarize it.
Can you read it for me?
Okay. The rule of law, I actually really don't like reading slides. I just talk about the slide. The rule of law essentially is that everyone is equal in front of the law. Okay? Just write that one sentence. Rule of law is that everyone is equal in front of the law. So what does that mean?
That can't be true.
Doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, doesn't matter your
Rights.
skin color,
Well, the option-
right? You would get rights. Doesn't matter if your daddy or granddaddy owned the city. Hey,
My daddy owns this.
everyone should be treated the same in front of the law. So if you break the law, these things should be relevant. Key word, grade 9, should. Do we feel like the rule of law really exists? Do we think some people potentially
No.
have different treatment, have different access or influence?
Yes.
Yes.
I think so. I think some cases, you know, it is sad, it's unfortunate, but
Q.
you know, it is part of reality.
Yes, Mr. Explain.
AL.
You spelling quality, equality. Okay. You don't have to take notes for the next couple slides, right? So again, looking at that handout I gave you, do we need notes still? No, because you kids are still writing down everything word for word. So autocracy is very similar to dictatorship, so you don't really need to write this stuff down. I see some of you kids just like furiously writing. You don't need to write stuff down for the next couple slides. I'll let you know when you have to do that again.